Hi everybody, welcome back to my Fleatale finds. So about 2 months ago, a friend of mine who knows that I purchase jewelry had purchased an estate, and they called me to tell me that there was a lot of jewelry there, and I purchased everything from this person that I know, my friend, and most of the pieces that are here have been sold already, but before I ship them out, I wanted to share with you some of the items, some of the lovely items that I have purchased. So let's start with, this is Peking glass. This is probably from the, I would say, 1930s, 1940s. And then here is another example of Peking glass. This has the chain that's in the middle of it for a little bit of a different look. Then in this group is this. So these are not glass. These are actually plastic, but they sort of have the look of a carved jade, sort of like an imperial kind of jade. They're nicely done and have gold chain in between them, faux gold chain in between them. Just a nice look, and look at how nicely they go with these two other items. Then I got this, which this is not a signed piece, but it just has a wonderful sound. It shakes, it moves, it's colorful, just delightful. And this is a lion with his slinky chain mane. Then there are these lovely beads. These are all glass. Just so interesting. I don't know if you could see all of the detail that's on these. Glass, heavy, wired in between. Then there's this, which I thought was really cool. It's so colorful and magnificent. These are all glass beads. It kind of looks, it looks sort of like Venetian trading beads to me. They look like the African trading beads. And they're glass, and just each and every one of them have such a wonderful color, an outstanding color. And then these are designer made. Again, a whimsical, colorful, wonderful, romantic sort of look. Then there is this necklace. So this sort of has like to me, a Coppola Topo look. It's actually by Trifari, and this looks like it was done probably in the 50s or 60s. Just look at that, the color of the beads, just outstanding. How they sort of blend and complement each other, and just so wonderful. I can imagine a woman from the 50s wearing this or 60s wearing it on a cocktail dress for that just extra added excitement. Then there was this piece. So this is probably, looks Czech, maybe definitely in the Deco period, from the 1920s, I would say. Very attractive pendant, and this is glass, the hoop, and faux pearl, and just really interesting. Then there's this piece. So this is Nolan Miller, and Nolan Miller, as some of you may know, designed the costumes for the clothing for shows like Dynasty. And this is one of his pieces. It's just magnificent with cabochons and crystal and just all different types of diamante, and just a lovely, lovely, colorful piece. Then I got this. This is a Native American. set in sterling. These wonderful sterling cabochons, and very nice color, very attractive looking. Looks nice with my coral ring there. And then I got these dress clips. So these are probably from the 1930s, 1940s. Women would wear them on the sides of their collar, in the center of a dress, on the tips of collars. Just lovely, so of the period pieces. Then I got this necklace. These might be Bakelite. I haven't really checked that out yet. This is on a book chain necklace. Just a wonderful sound and color, and to add so much excitement to an outfit. Then in this group came this pin. This is sort of an Asian inspired piece. It's not coral, it's not carnelian or cinnabar, but it's made in such a interesting way. The way that the glass and the metal is attached. I would say this is probably from the 20s or 30s. Then I got this piece. So this is Marcel Boucher, and he started his own company. He did fine jewelry initially, and then went to work for other companies, and then opened up his own. I mean, just, I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but the dimension, and you can see how he was a fine jeweler from the looks of this piece. It almost looks as though it is real. And then here's another check piece. So this almost looks like lapis. This is a Deco necklace, and this is how the clasp is down here. And it's attached by chain, and look at all these wonderful findings with it, and the sparkle in the beads, and this is all glass with a tassel bottom. Then in here, these are heavy vintage glass. They look like blown glass beads with the way that they swirl inside, and the clasp looks more contemporary, but it's for the quality of the beads that I chose to purchase this piece. Nice heavy glass. And speaking of glass, these are sort of like a blown glass with an interesting design on them, blown, molded. Again, pleasing colors that coordinate with each other. It almost looks like turquoise and rose quartz and coral, but it's they're just all glass, and just each and every bead sort of has its own story. Then I got this necklace, which is Trifari. This is definitely an Alfred Philippe piece. Just sparkles so nicely, and color and detail, and made so well. And Philippe also worked for fine jewelry manufacturers before starting to work for Trifari. He really turned the company around, and his pieces are just magnificent. And again, you can tell that this is one of it looks like a better piece of jewelry. Then there is this adorable Scotty dog pin. He's made in sterling silver, and he's very detailed and just adorable. And then speaking of Trifari, here are Trifari earrings. These are strawberry, different shapes of stones, cut very well, made very well, and very sparkly. And that's the back of them. Then there are these. So these earrings are sort of Victorian revival. To me, they look like a big amethyst faceted stone. They're actually glass and brass, but these are the backs. And just a really nice look to them. Then keeping with the sort of Czech deco, here's another great bracelet. This has what appears to be citrine stones. Again, this is all glass, but just a magnificent look to it. Made very well, very of the period, 20s, 30s. Then there are these. So these are sort of in glass bead. They're Asian inspired. They look sort of like the, I can't say that they're the immortals, but they have a very interesting, appealing, colorful look to them. I'm not sure who they are, who they represent. Again, heavy, and they're glass and brass beads. Then here is also in this group, this is called a wedding cake sautoir. And because of this, the tassel on the bottom, and if you just look closely at the beads, you can see why they're called wedding cake, the way that they're decorated. And these are probably from around the 1920s. Then there are pieces like this that came in there. A lovely bird pin, which were very popular in the Victorian times, and these are clip earrings. Again, very different looking. Then here's another Czech deco piece of jewelry. This also looks like a citrine stone or clear amber. And look at the detail on the filigree mount, and then how they carry the decoration sort of all the way through. Just an incredible necklace with probably a very interesting story to tell. And then here's another one of those sort of copole topo looking necklaces. It's not by them, and it's kind of got an interesting clasp, which actually sort of looks like a different time period than the rest of the necklace, but colorful and artistic and just a heavy, wonderful quality necklace. Then I got a piece like this, which is this great elephant pin. His little trunk is up and has whimsical little charms hanging from him. And then, let me see, I got, oops. I'm not sure who this pin is by. I don't think it's signed, but again, just some really, really nice, very different looking brooches. Imagine wearing them in a group together. Then there's this adorable little dog. He's by Napier, and they're a company that's been around for a long time, and they've made a myriad of interesting, through the years and generations, interesting jewelry. And this one happens to be an adorable little dog. And then the last piece in this group is this set, which is probably also by Philippe. And it's a faux turquoise cabochon brooch and earrings. And this probably came in a parure, where there was most likely a necklace with it and a bracelet and maybe perhaps a ring. And again, just lovely. This is just one group, and in my next video, I will show you the other jewelry that I purchased from this estate. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.